Hey guys, Asif here, and today we are going to be looking at keyframes, and this is going to be a short video, so grab everything you can and keep up with me. First, I'm going to create a new composition. Let's make it 1920 by 1080, and if you're making motion graphics, I suggest you go with 60 frames per second, and let's make this 10 seconds for the time being. Doesn't matter what the background color is, I'm going to go with white, and you press OK. So we are going to be taking a look at keyframes. So what I'm going to do is create a new shape. I'm going to turn the transparency off and make a new square. Sorry, my interface is a little clunky here. So I'm making a square, I'm deleting the stroke, and I'm changing the fill of this. I'm going to go with a gray, and I'm going to move it to the center. So now we're going to change the scale properties of this shape layer. So you press the S key and the scale properties come up. I want it to be at 100% in 5 seconds, so set a keyframe at 5 seconds at 100% scale, and then go back to 0 seconds and change it to 0. I also want a little bounce effect, so I'm going to go to 6 seconds and increase the percentage a little bit. 110 will do it, and then go to 7 seconds and decrease it back to 100. So what keyframes basically do is this: you get a really nice idea of it. So if you set a keyframe between 0 and 5, and the scale of the 0 is at 0 seconds is at scale 0%, and at 5 seconds it is at 100%, and between the time it will move at a uniform speed and take 5 seconds to achieve 100% scale. And what I have done here is I have changed it to 110% and then moved back to 100%. So if I do a little thing here, I'm going to get a bounce effect. Right now you see it's really boring. If I do a ramp preview, you see it's really boring. So what I'm going to do is, the first thing you do when you get keyframes is you choose 2 keyframes and right click keyframe assistant and easy ease them, or you can alternatively press the F9 key. I'm going to choose all of this and press the F9 key. You can also choose this and then go to keyframe assistant and easy ease in or easy ease out. Those are 2 different things. You can use what you want. I'm not going to choose any of those. I like the traditional easy ease. You can try it out for yourself and experiment with it and see how it looks. Next, we are going to choose the keyframes and jump into the graph editor. I'll choose 2 keyframes at once and then jump into the graph editor. So you see we have a really a graph here, and I'm going to make it full screen by pressing the most unused key in the keyboard, the tilde key. And I'm going to change the graph a little bit. I'm going to move the handle to the left and this handle also to the left, and holding shift so you don't change the percentage. And I'm going to go back to my old view, and you see you have a little change in the animation here. Let the ramp review complete. Take some time. Okay, so you see we have a little difference in the speed here. It's no longer uniform. We're going to make it a little more interesting. Choose the 2 keyframes, easy ease them again so it's back to normal. We are going to move the left handle to the right and the right handle to the left. So I'm sorry, going back to the normal view, ramp preview, you see there is a difference in the speed again. This is a lot more interesting. Now what I'm going to do is to show you complete the demonstration of keyframes. I'm going to choose all the keyframes, easy ease them, and I think there's something wrong with the selection. I'm going to fit in graph, move to the right, move to the left. So I have all the 3 keyframes, all the 3 set of keyframes in the same order. Sorry about the notification over there. I'm going to ramp preview it again. So let the ramp preview complete. So yeah, this is what it's going to look like. You can make any animation look smooth. So I'm going to do one little thing over here. I'm going to go to the rotation properties, set a keyframe, and I'm going to press U key on my keyboard to bring up all the keyframes, and I want a little rotation over here. So I'm going to move the 0 keyframe over the default keyframe to over here, and then at this point I want it to be at 45 degrees. So it's going to look like this. I'm going to ease them and choose the keyframes, fit in graph, and then there's the same little thing. Maybe we can go for a change. We can move both of them to the right, both of the handles to the right. So let's see what it looks like. So I think maybe we need to increase the time difference between these two. We'll move these two to the left a lot, and this to the left. We've made it too fast, and we can offset this a little bit. Okay, now let's see what it looks like. Okay, you see that looks a lot better. Now that's what you need to know about keyframes. I've used it for a very stupid purpose over here, but it doesn't matter. This is what the basic concept about keyframes, and all you need to know to get into motion graphics but not move through it. So thank you for watching this video. I don't think it's been a really short one, but really thank you for watching this video, and subscribe for more videos like this. We'll be taking a look at keyframes again in the future, but not in the near future. Thank you again.